Hey everyone. This video is going to show you how to complete steps 2 and 3 of your progressive grasp task um, before you move into the poster portion, which is the final spot. So yesterday, you should have been working on part 2, where you're identifying some various issues from the progressive era that were definitely hurting society. You guys listed a ton in your warm-up, be it working conditions. I listed women's rights to use an example, so I have my women's rights up here. And then I want to focus on women's rights. So I'm going to give a little explanation. So I'm going to say all men, and I actually should put in parentheses, all people are created equal. It says that right in the Constitution of the United States. So how can we go around saying that women can't do the same things as men? All right, so I want to address that in my final product. So I've identified my issues. You need to identify a few on your own. And then down here, the left-hand side, okay, and it describes it right here, you're going to list the problems that you identified above, all right? So boom, boom, boom. So I put women's rights down here as an example. And then over here, you're going to explain what you're going to do to correct these problems, okay? And you must be as detailed as possible, okay? So right now I have in this box, I will fight to get all women the right to vote. Great, that's great, but if you want to fight for it, but you don't have a plan, you're not going to win the fight. You got to tell me, what are you going to do? So I might say, so we have here in the United States, the 18th Amendment to the Constitution. Amendment is just a fancy word for an edit. So they added to the Constitution that women have the right to vote. So I would say, I will fight for a constitutional amendment to the right to vote. So therefore, I am actually taking an action in order to correct the problem. I'm not just saying, oh, I'm going to try. Okay, you got to make sure that you add that extra little layer to your thinking. If you do that, you'll be just fine. The next part is the creation of your poster. You can do that digitally on paper. I will talk a little bit more about that later on. All right, thanks, guys. Good luck.